What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Guns and Tactics channel. My name is Rex. I'm back along with my little tactical unicorn over there. 4th of July is coming right up, and a lot of things go bang and people start missing limbs on 4th of July, so we want to make sure you guys are covered. First of all, that you're safe and don't blow your hands up. But in the event of someone starts to almost lose a finger, we want to make sure you're covered. So today we're going to be reviewing and going through Urban Medical Gears Range-PAK. This is their advanced trauma kit, and we're going to go through its contents, tell you the pros and cons of having this aid kit, and yeah, go from there. Let's go. So before we go take a look at the contents of this thing, I want to first talk about the purpose of having this specific kit, or a kit just like this. So I talked about an IFAK last time that you saw me, and that's more individual first aid kit, something that's on your body, on your person. I have multiple first aid kits, multiple aid kits throughout my house, various kinds of aid kits from just minor cuts and bruises, kind of a little owie pouch, to full-on trauma kits. This covers basically everything as far as airway, breathing, circulation. All you need is an ambu bag and then you're set, right? Wouldn't call it a full-on trauma kit, but it's a very good start, and it's very comprehensive, and I'm pretty impressed with what you have in such a fairly small package. So something like this would be something that you'd keep in your vehicle for more advanced medical attention. We're going to be going through its contents, tell you the pros and cons of this item, and yeah, go from there. Let's go. So we're going to be talking about Urban Medical Gears Range-PAK. They call it the Range-PAK on their website. It's a pretty comprehensive advanced trauma kit, like I said, and they use Vanquest Gears 7x10 pack. So what I wanted when I purchased this is I wanted something a little more comprehensive, a little larger than an IFAK. So obviously this is not going to go on the belt. This thing it's pretty massive. You could fit this on someone's back. At that point, if you're going to sling this over, I'd say just go ahead and have a full-on medic bag. That being said, we're going to go ahead and go through what all this comes with. Right off the bat, it comes with trauma shears. These are just regular run-of-the-mill trauma shears. You have the option to get the ER1 trauma shears, which are a little more robust, a little thicker steel. They didn't have them in stock when I purchased this, so this is what I got, and I can't complain. I mean, these are regular trauma shears. All right, let's open this. All right, so I did add a few things to this pack, but those are just little things that I wanted to add on for myself. I added some hand warmers, an ice pack. I did add a roll of tape. It does come with some tape, some frog tape, but I did add my own roll of tape and a few more pairs of nitrile gloves, because I ended up using this a couple weeks ago. I needed some gloves. I didn't have any gloves on me at the location that I was, so I ended up cracking this open and using the gloves that were in this pack. So that's it. That's all I've had to add to it for my personal preference. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else is in here. So first pocket has a little zippy bag here that contains a few, like I said, it just has a couple onesies and twosies here of like one and done medications or pieces of equipment that if you do end up using in an emergency, you'll have to replenish yourself. So we got some burn gel, antiseptic insect bite relief packs, a couple band-aids, antiseptic wipes, some triple antibiotic. Moving on, we have some frog tape, focus frog tape. Pretty good stuff. It's just a strip of tape, 2 strips of tape, and that's why I added my own roll of tape. And lastly, a CPR face shield, in case you have to do CPR in the field. You don't want to get any cooties from whoever you're giving CPR from. All right, moving on. Let's see, we got in these Back here under the bungee cord packet, we got a Mylar blanket, and we have an NPA. If you've ever had to use an NPA, and it comes with some lube. Look at you, look at you. Lucky you that if you'd have to get an NPA, at least they got some lube. Try not to draw blood when you insert that. NPA, and then we have some combat gauze. Definite must-have on any aid bag. We got a roll of Acrylics, Ace Wrap. You've seen this before. We got a needle chest decompressor and a glow stick in case you want to go raid while you're out there. Next up, we got North American Rescue Compression ETB, kind of like an Israeli bandage. It's a compression dressing. So now in this pack, you also have all these pockets to which if you wanted to add some, you could add more stuff to it, right? Tons of pockets, tons of real estate for whatever you need. We got a little pen light. I haven't used one of these in a long time. Check some pupils, see how doped up someone is. Got a Sharpie in case you need to mark your targets. I mean, mark the time on when you put the tourniquet. Got a set of gloves here. It has a cat tourniquet, a Gen 7 cat tourniquet from North American Rescue, already prepped with the tape to the side. Let's see. All right, back pockets. Let's go to this pocket first. We have deep in there. Oh, this is another thing I added on. This is something that I also added or have in my FAK. It's just a 4-inch piece of rolled gauze. This back pocket over here to the left, we have some more tape. What do you guys think we do with this? I'll let you guys answer that in the comments below. All right, first pocket up front here, we have a hyphen chest seal. Definitely must have once again, for any trauma kit. A couple pieces of 4x4 gauze. I'd probably get more 4x4s or try to replenish this because in an event, this is not going to be enough. But then again, begs the question, how often are you going to need a 4x4? If you already have a quick clot, if you already had a roll gauze and things like that, how much more gauze do you need? So that's something you'll have to decide on your own, on your profession, on what you need. Got what we call an ABD pad, and then a triangular bandage, or in the military we call this a cravat. You could use this as a sling, patch an eye, whatever. Then we have a SAM splint. There you go. This is everything that comes with Urban Medical Gears Range-PAK. It's a pretty versatile pack that you could use for more than just the range. It's called the Range-PAK. It's an advanced trauma kit, but it's something like this you could take on a hike, throw in your bag because it's comprehensive enough, and you can use this as an adjunct. Add a couple more things to this to be to diversify whatever else you need to, your med kit. Add a couple more comfort measure kits like Tylenol, ibuprofen, Benadryl, little things like that for minor cuts and bruises or little owies that you may have on the road. A con for this is because it's as compact as it is, it's not a big med, a full-on med kit. A lot of things here that if you do end up using, it's onesies and twosies, that obviously it's not reusable. You don't want to reuse a tourniquet on someone that you've used, or a gauze or whatever, but a lot of the items in here are onesies and twosies of each item, so you don't have multiples of much of anything except for the 2 4x4s that are in here, just because the goal of this is to be compact. Just keep that in mind when purchasing this, that if you do end up using a couple of the items in here, that you want to be able to replenish what you used. So that being said, I'm pretty impressed with this aid kit right here. Like I said, 4th of July is coming up. We don't want you to, you know, first of all, we want you to be safe, but if in the event that you do need medical attention, we want to make sure you're covered. So get you something like this, or get trained up to at least learn how to use a tourniquet and not tie it like a knot, like this kid over here. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe this video to this channel right here. Hit the subscribe button right here. With that being said, you guys have an awesome week. Have a safe 4th of July weekend, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
We work really hard to make content that we hope you as a shooter would enjoy. Subscribe to our channel, check out our featured videos and playlists, and if you have a question firearms related, go ahead and send an email to the address shown on the screen to be entered into our monthly QA series.